what I'm going to present today is actually much of the research that CARA has done with NCEA from a national overview, and this was again done in 2005, 2006, and I've updated some of the key statistics. This is a number of schools between 1999 and 2000 and 2007, 2008 school years. The number of schools declined by 825 from 6,990 to 6,165. That's primary schools, I should say, elementary and middle. That's a 11.8% decline for that period. This is a net decline. Obviously, there were school openings during the period that offset some of the school closings. Many of the school closings have occurred in what NCEA considers to be the urban dioceses. These include Chicago, Philadelphia, New York, Los Angeles, Brooklyn, Cleveland, St. Louis, Newark, Boston, Cincinnati, New Orleans, and Detroit. At the same time these changes have occurred at the primary school level, you see a lot of stability at the bottom line there, which represents the number of Catholic high schools. So much of what I'm going to talk about today is focused on the primary school level, since there is a lot of stability at the high school level. Now, when people look for explanations of why these changes are occurring, there's a set of hypotheses that are usually put out there. One's related to archdiocesan and parish reorganizations. This is certainly something that seemed to have quickened after 2000. Certainly issues in terms of number of parishes, number of priests, and how those align with population have been a concern. And there's been a number of closings and mergers. And of course, when you close or merge a parish, that can affect a school that's connected to a parish. Changing parental preferences and competition for other types of schools is also a key factor that's usually brought up. As we've seen, as I'll note here, that from the outlook of the Catholic parent, things are very positive in terms of evaluation and even comparisons to other schools. But again, this is something you usually see people bring up. We'll talk more about that towards the end of the presentation. Changes in staffing clearly led to financial changes when you have clergy and religious primarily staffing the schools, and then that shifts to a lay staff. There are changes in terms of benefits, salaries, and those benefits in particular have increased well above inflation, which put economic pressures on schools. Economic changes in general, those increases in energy costs and benefits, as I just noted, are important. The final thing, and one of the things that we really tried to highlight in our study with NCEA, was population changes. That there's been many important shifts in the Catholic population.